Hellos and welcomes back everyone, AnthWolf here with even more Star Wars The Old Republic, playing as our Sith sorcerer Veriia, and where we last left off we just left the world of Taris, in utter ruin and destruction, after pushing back the Republic forces from the planet, and recruiting our own Jedi Padawan, and we're going to be trying to slowly sway her over to the Sith side of things. In terms of the Force. We also bound one of her ancestors, a Sith known as, was it Calamor? Calamor Savros? I think it was something close to that at least. But we bound him to our will and gained his power for our own. And apparently Andronikos knew about another Force spirit, but before we could go investigate and learn more about that, we got a call from one of our apprentices, Corrin, saying that Darth Thanaton had been chasing him down around Quesh, a world which I know a little of, and we will go visit there momentarily. But before we do that, let's speak to our companions.
Return to this ship always warms my circuits, Master. Reminds me I am still functioning.
So we'll speak to Kemval and Andronikos first, then we'll speak to our new companion.
Daga ay wisandans ni namans for isis bi jandans amin. Sai galut saida iswis us ulf bandan ja atnam in puidangarja.
I wonder what it's an omen of.
Ja iswis iskut ndem iswil imb. How saip sai uran sa sayans du sayan frawa.
I wouldn't trust every stray thought that enters your mind, especially with Zash in there.
Papano gasavans lo anes pose us tauhana. Patay guibanist ni fragais fraujan kupainana. Us taupaim I CJ in alam is frumadine habans.
I wonder if Kelm's experiencing visions like Darth Zash was apparently.
I gotta come clean with you, Sith.
Oh?
I wasn't always the scoundrel you met on Tatooine. I used to run in the Republic military. Made captain before I wised up and deserted. Call it misspent youth.
Why are you telling me this now?
Kaal sent me a message. I guess bailing him out got the Republic military's attention. Seems they've added treason to the charges of desertion and piracy. Guess they're not big on former officers traveling with a Sith. Anyway, if things get hot, I might need to hop off the radar for a while.
You serve on this ship. You stay on this ship.
I'll do what I do. Sometimes you just gotta disappear for a while. And you don't exactly keep a low profile.
I wasn't exactly going to promise to protect him. But him buggering off and leaving me without a pilot would be slightly annoying. And Ashara, hello. What are you thinking so far?
I need to talk.
Yeah.
I can't serve you if I can't trust you. If I can't believe in what you're working for.
What do you hope to accomplish by following me?
I believe you're trying to change the Empire from within, but I need to understand your vision. What kind of Empire do you see? You can't change the dark side. How do you propose to change an Empire rooted in it?
The first one isn't really me.
By any means necessary.
I see. I'll follow you, for now. But in training they warned us that entangling with monsters, we risk becoming monsters ourselves. I will not go against the Jedi teachings or my conscience. But I'll do what I can.
One thing to note about Ashara. She doesn't look happy. If you play your character as, say, a light side aligned character, and you play as a male Sith Inquisitor, I think that's right anyway. Yeah, I think she is a romanceable option, but if you're steeped in the dark side, she will of course resist your point of view. As she's probably not going to be happy with us either because of our way of thinking. But that's all she wants to say to us right now, so let's travel to Quesh and rescue my apprentices. I still think this could be an ambush, but that, as I said, could be our paranoia kicking in. So Quesh, I think, is in HUD space. It is. I like the mission's called Thanaton Strikes Back, of course. Here it is. Once a lush tropical swamp, Quesh's atmosphere became toxic after a series of quakes released dangerous chemicals contained below the planet's surface. Most of the native wildlife died off and Quesh became poisonous to virtually all higher species. Quesh's toxicity is also its source of value. The chemicals that poison the atmosphere are usable in the most powerful adrenals and stimulants. The Republic, with the aid of the Hutt cartel, has staked a claim to Quesh and is attempting to establish chemical mines. Upon learning of Quesh's existence, the Empire quickly established a presence of its own. Now, what it mentions about the Republic with the aid of the Hutt cartel, that's not entirely true. The Hutt cartel is more than just 3 individual Sith who are backing the Republic right now. I think they're known as, is it the Triad? We'll learn more about them momentarily, no doubt. But no, the Hutt cartel have kind of given the Sith Empire permission to deal with the Triad how they see fit, because the Hutt cartel have been trying to remain neutral in the war, and these 3 Hutts who are assisting the Republic in gaining control of the, well, Quesh's value, I suppose we could call it, have kind of broken that balance of power. So we can say goodbye to Taris and jump into hyperspace.
My lord, it looks like Thanaton's man will catch us before you arrive. Corrin and I will try our best to stave him off, but Lord Cineratus is not a man to be trifled with. The item we stole was the key to a hidden entrance to Darth Thanaton's private meditation chambers. It is the perfect ambush spot for when you have enough power to face him. If Corrin and I don't make it, we hope you'll avenge our deaths. Crush Thanaton, and usher in the new era for the Sith.
I guess he was being sincere. Weird. Very weird. Lord Cineratus, now that's a name. Holy hell. Similar to Taris, I think we need to land on Quesh via a orbital station. I think we need to take an injection first to survive the planet's atmosphere and environment. Again, we might spend some time helping Imperial forces and their efforts here on the world before we go try to locate Kaal and Corrin. I don't know. We might do the opposite way round on this world, considering it's giving us a sense of urgency in locating our apprentices. We might do that first, in fact. And yeah, we'll take a shower with us. One, to show the dark side in all its glory and how we move within the Empire. And 2, she is a basic speaking companion. I love Kaal and everything that we do with him, but when he randomly talks, I need to look at this to translate him. So we'll put Kaal on the sidelines. We'll take a shower with us for now. You know, I see the triangular symbol, and all I can think of recently is UAC, the Union Aerospace Corporation signal from Doom. Just to point it out. Random thought. We have a vaccination officer.
Here for inoculation? You'll need Form 1423/D. And, oh, excuse me. Sorry, my lord, I thought you were another recruit. No paperwork required. I take it you're here to fight in the Quesh War?
I think that should stay my little secret.
Understood. Whatever your interests, just know that this planet's not safe. Quesh is highly toxic, poisoned by the resource the Republic's mining. You'll need a protective injection just to survive. There we go. That treatment will protect you for the time being.
Stick me again, and I'll give you my signature treatment.
I'm sorry, I was just following protocol. The effects will fade eventually, but you can receive more treatments planetside. You're cleared. Talk to Moff Drayson if you want to fight. He's in charge of the Empire's war effort.
So yeah, regardless whether or not you want to do Cresh's story arc, you need to speak to that vaccination officer, otherwise you can't take the orbital shuttle down to the planet's surface. From what I remember anyway. Let's get down to the Imperial garrison. We can speak to Moff Drayson. But yeah, actually let's go search for our apprentices
I've never
first.
seen such a disgusting place. Was it always like this? Or have we made it that way with all our mining and industry?
Yeah, the Republic are horrible with all their mining and industry. How dare they? Quesh somewhat reminds me of various quarries you see. I think I've only passed one quarry in my lifetime, when I've been maybe on holiday and such. But I have obviously seen them in video games, which, to be fair, gives me a little bit of experience in that. And it's just various bits of the landscape where it looks like mining has been ongoing. Obviously we can see Moff Drayson that way, but we want to get out of the garrison. See a little, like, how the cuts in the rock off quite uniform, quite smooth. Reminds me of a quarry. So it looks like we need to go right to the back of Quesh here. It's not a very large world. The story arc could keep us a little bit occupied. But we'll look at that in the next video. First of all, let's go rescue our apprentices from this Lord Cineratus. Keep getting them mixed up as well. Corrin is the female apprentice and Kaal, or Kaal, is the male who was speaking to us. I suppose the easiest way to remember it is maybe Kal-El. Superman being male, of course. Will that help? Maybe. Slightly. Yeah. So we need to go past this Imperial outpost. We're heading... just following the main road all the way down. So the Republic's here in force. Prospector droids. Ah! Have you lost your senses when I agree to help you stage an ambush? I was not giving you permission to slaughter my men. Yeah, we could have used a force persuade ability or a mind trick to send his men away. But killing them was all the more convincing. Another toxic lake. Well, it doesn't look safe enough to drink at least. Some wildlife that's been mutated. And yeah, just around this corner it seems. The Tainted Valley. Oh. Sith Shadow Assassins. Looks like we're going to the upper level. A Vengeance Juggernaut. Oh, force choke. Five Sith down, 5 more to go. Not that we need to do the bonus, but we may as well. The bonus is called the Rule of One. Catchy. Was it Darth Bane who instituted the Rule of Two? I'm trying to remember my Sith history. Plenty of friends in this room. It's 9 Sith. Is there any more in this room? Lord Cineratus himself. Okay. We'll deal with a Sith Hunter first and then complete the bonus. Keep remembering we need to use our polarity shift a bit more when we can. Looks like Kaal and Corrin. I saw you blink.
Are you the Sith who killed my apprentices?
My lord, I assure you it was nothing personal. I just prefer to stay off Thanaton's hit list. Or do you really think I have nothing better to do than chase a pair of low apprentices across the blasted galaxy? Now, as often happens when two Sith first meet, one of us isn't leaving this room alive. So I propose a toast. To the honorably defeated.
I will gladly drink to your death, Lord. I'm sorry, what was your name again?
Lord Cineratus. My father's choice. Call me Jevon. I can't say it will be a pleasure to die, but I'll try not to make a fool of myself.
Oh, she has a force lift of her own. Very nice. Oh, you got stealth. Okay. I'll be taking that key off your hands. Thank you. So yeah, it looks like we can leave Quesh now if we so choose. We'll head back to the Imperial garrison where we first landed here. And I guess we'll break the video. We can of course go back to our Fury Interceptor. But I think we will assist Imperial efforts here on this planet. So, I'll just find a place where we can have a bit of a scenic view. I'll do fine. I'll break this video here. This, of course, has been AnthWolf playing Star Wars The Old Republic. When we come back, we'll stay here on Quesh, maybe for a video or two, depending on how long it takes for us to help Moff Drayson here. And then when we come back, well, once we can finally leave this world, we'll look into Andronicus's information about another Force apparition to augment our power. So feel free to comment below if you so desire, and I'll see you for more next time. Until then, no. Bye-bye now.